Hey again, world. We're in my room now, so you might hear the cats now if they happen to show up. I'll introduce you guys as well. Anyway, so I went to a spot called India Oven, and like I said previously in my slides, I've been going there for a while now. I actually have gone there every year for my birthday with my dad and my family since I was 15, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyways, so how was my experience? It was pretty good. Like, me and my sister went together and we were like deciding whether we should do the buffet or not. And like I said, also again, I chose to do the buffet because it had just like a larger variety of things that like I could try everything instead of just sticking to one thing. So I was able to get a little bit more of more flavor palettes in there, right? So yeah. Let's see what I take away from the experience. It was really good. Like, it genuinely was really good. I really like Indian food, what I've had. There were some things that just didn't sit well with me because I like am extremely picky with like sensory things like texture. I mentioned in my slides as well. So I had tried, I forget the name. I meant to take a picture of like all of the names on the buffet line because it was a buffet, right? But it was like it had potatoes and peas and onions, and I was like, I'm gonna try it because I'm gonna be brave and like, I'm going into someone else's culture. Like, I gotta go head first, headstrong, and thug it out. I gotta rock it. I gotta rock with it because you gotta always try everything at least one time. But spoiler alert, I don't like onions and I don't like peas, so I didn't like it. But other than that, I pretty much liked everything else. What I did notice though was like they had a rice pudding on that I tried, and it compared to my like culture because I'm Mexican and we have like the same thing, like arroz con leche, but it's like very much more cinnamon, excuse me, type. And when I had tried that one there, it felt like there was so many more spices in there. Like it was just kind of shocking. I thought it was like I was low-key playing it safe. And also tasted very herby. So it was pretty interesting. Um let's see, how does this relate to humanities is my final question that I have to ask myself. And honestly, I think again, like I think it's just so important, like human evolution and all of these different cultures that exist because of locations and like the climate affecting what's around the flora and fauna and what we have available to eat. And so that's what like directs you know what we make. India is a very spice rich country, and so it makes a lot of sense that a lot of the food would be so full of spice, like spices. Well, honestly, it wasn't that spicy. I don't think I had anything that was spicy. So yeah, I think it's just essential to humanities because we're all human and we all have different cultures, or similar cultures, but it's important to go into the different ones and understand our similarities and our differences because I don't know, it's kind of like we're bridging the differences. And there's the cat. We're bridging these differences, and not only just bridging them, like we're enjoying them, like we're learning something new that we wouldn't have tried beforehand. Like I tried so many different things today and I loved them. And if I didn't go out and try it first, I would have never known. So I think there's a beauty in that, and humanities definitely is a lot about connection and these cultures, and so connecting the cultures, right? So yeah, I think it's very important to get insight into other cultures, basically is what I'm trying to say. And food is one of the many ways that you can do so. Get yourself fed, have a nice little healthy meal. He's getting on the keyboard. This is chicken, this is chowder. And have a nice night. It's like you're learning something new, becoming more educated with something that you didn't know before. Win-win. Win, 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 win. And that's what I thought about my night, my evening, and yeah. Have a nice night.